and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a little bit about nutrition and the things that I am eating on a day-to-day basis in pregnancy. Now, some days are healthier than others. You know, some days it's like avocado toast, chicken wrap with veggies and fruit. And then other days it's like spaghetti for breakfast, ramen for lunch, and, you know, Taco Bell for dinner. But I try really hard to keep a good balance, especially being someone who lost a significant amount of weight just to get pregnant. And like now I'm trying really, really hard not to just like let all that weight come back on, because it's debilitating to see the numbers go up like that when you work so hard to get them down. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna record throughout like the day and well, like really the next couple of days. So by the time you guys see this video, it'll have been like a few days since I recorded this part. And just kind of give you guys a little look into what I'm eating on a day-to-day basis, maybe give you guys some ideas. I have a lot of really good ideas for people that are struggling really bad with their nausea and food aversions, because that was really, really bad for me in the first 10 to 11 weeks. And even now I still have pretty intense aversions and nausea kind of comes and goes for me. So yeah, without further ado, I hope this video is helpful for someone. And honestly guys, after this video, I really don't have a ton of ideas for videos. So if there's anything that you guys want to see, just go ahead and let me know. I'm thinking I might do a video about tracking cycles if that's something anyone's interested in. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have like a ton of ideas. Look how long my hair is getting. I can like walk back for a while before you see the end. I really gotta cut it. I definitely want it shorter when the baby gets here, because I'm not trying to be having my hair pulled out. But anyway, without further ado, let's look at some food.
All right, so here we just see me putting together a pretty quick strawberry and banana smoothie. I'm just using one banana and probably like 5-ish frozen strawberries. I use this instead of ice. I don't like ice in my smoothies. And then I also added some frozen chopped spinach and kale. And then for smoothness, I added some strawberry and banana Yoplait and some whole milk and just blended that all together really well. All right, and then next up, I'm just adding some olive oil to a pan and frying up one hash brown. These have been one of my biggest pregnancy cravings lately. I don't know what it is. I just love like salty potatoes. But anyway, I'm just frying this up really quickly and then cracking an egg, whisking that with some spices. I hate plain eggs. I always add at least salt, pepper, and usually some kind of garlic seasoning. So I'm just adding that all into the measuring cup, whisking it together, and then popping it in a pan to scramble. And so this is that breakfast completed. We just have the scrambled eggs, the hash brown, and my smoothie. For lunch on this day, I had leftover shepherd's pie, a Baby Bell cheese, some pepper jack cheese, and a pickle. Supper on this day was stuffed bell pepper soup with some cheddar cheese on top. This is one of my favorite recipes. It is so, so good and a great way to get protein and veggies. And I just paired this with a piece of bread and some milk to kill the heartburn. I did a terrible job filming this day. All I was able to film was the breakfast, which was this Nutri-Grain bar, and then I went for lunch with my mom that day. So fast forwarding to the next day, this is an example of a morning where I just really didn't feel good, so making an immaculate breakfast was just not on the table. So I'm just having some Reese's Puff, because cereal hits different when you're pregnant. If you know, you know. It's okay to have days like that. All right, so redeeming myself for lunch, I am going to make a chicken wrap. I am just heating up some of these Perdue popcorn chickens in my Ninja Foodie for a couple of minutes, and then I am using a carb balance wrap. These are my favorite. I love them so much. I honestly like them more than regular wraps, and I'm just spreading some mayonnaise onto that, and then adding some greens to it. And then in addition to the greens, I am cutting up a little bit of pickle because, I don't know, pickles have been another big pregnancy craving for me. All right, so now that we have added our greens and chopped up our pickle, I'm adding some shredded sharp cheddar cheese and then adding the pickle that we had cut up right onto the wrap. And then while I'm waiting for the chicken to be done, I am taking some of these mini sweet peppers, which I absolutely love, and I'm just cutting them down the middle, taking the seeds out, and then I am going to spread on some Philadelphia cream cheese and add some of my favorite spices, which is usually salt, pepper, some kind of garlic grinder, and everything with the bagel seasoning. I think here I just did the garlic grinder and the everything bagel seasoning, but you can really season these to your liking. So now that our chicken is done cooking, I'm just going ahead and adding it to the wrap. I don't like huge pieces of chicken. Chicken is still kind of an aversion for me, so I'm just cutting them up smaller, rolling this all up into its little wrap, and then popping it into my little organizer. And on the side, I am having, of course, our peppers and my little berry mixture I have here, which is blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. And then to drink, I'm just having some chocolate almond milk. So here's what that looks like all finished.
So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can see, some days are better than others as far as nutrition goes. Some days you just don't feel good enough to come up with healthy, immaculate, balanced meals, and that is okay. Especially in the first trimester, like, get down what you can, because sometimes like just keeping water down is a struggle. So but yeah, so I hope this was like helpful. Maybe you guys got some ideas of like some easy things you can make, some more tricky things you can make. I can definitely share the recipes for anything that you guys saw, which I think the only thing that had like a crazy recipe was my bell pepper soup, and it's not even that crazy. It's just, you know, you guys didn't exactly watch me put that one together. So yeah, so I hope this was helpful for some of you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!